Hey. Individual Perspective Podcast. My name is Daris D, McKinney. And yeah, we going to get into some numbers real quick. And then we got another episode that I got to do that's going to be pretty rude. Okay. How you guys doing today? It's a nice Friday, trying to talk to the people as they jump on the road. Trump is running up those numbers. I gotta get the fire back in me. Too much work. On my 13th hour. It's brutal. How you guys doing today? Happy Friday. It's not so happy for me, but I'm gonna get through it. If you guys can, show some love, and hit that. Trying to see what's going on with my banner. There we go. That's interesting. That is interesting. There we go. Hit that Cash App, that PayPal. Look, I've been doing this for a while, If you guys want to look at my body of work, you can go to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud. I was doing podcasts in 2015, 2016, 2017. I called a lot of this stuff. And additional to that, before the era of podcasts even begun in 2008, 2019, 2008, 2009, I was actually doing podcasts, putting it on my website, and you just go to my website and push play. It was old school way of doing it. So now, I kind of done when Donald J. Trump ran for president the first time, because I thought it was a groundbreaking situation that was going on. And I always said that he's trying to save a dead country. So that's a whole nother conversation. Look at my podcast, all the links to the bottom in the description area in the bottom of this episode. You'll see that I have a page on Rumble, and that's really where I normally would do a lot of my podcasts. I got hundreds of hours on my podcast, but I do want to build an audience to get ready for the election day, because I want to do a 18 to 20 hour election day podcast. So if you guys can contribute, if you can, I understand. Hit $1, $2, whatever you can put into the Cash App and the PayPal. We're trying to run it up, okay? In addition to that, that's why I came over to YouTube, because obviously I do want this to be seen by the people, because I think I give a good body of work to show that everyone should have an individual perspective. You get what I'm saying? Decorum is killing America. Yeah, we could take that banner down, because that was in my previous episodes, but it still says everything, Okay. So, but anyway, we're gonna come in here. We're gonna kind of show the numbers to get you guys updated to what's going on with the election and everything like that. So let's go through it. Okay. What I want you guys to see. You know what? I'm gonna actually crop it a little bit more detail. Let you see what I'm looking at. There we go. Okay. But I want to go a little closer to the actual not that. Okay, do it from the top. There we go. Okay, this is Real Clear Politics. Okay, so obviously they're the one that everybody's going by, and they're validating their polling structure. So that's what we're gonna use, and gonna run it up like that. Okay, and because no matter if you're friend or foe. You didn't know? That's Real Clear Politics. It seemed to be the one that everybody's kind of putting their muscle behind and validating their polling calculations to all the polling of the in the country and everything like that. So that's what it would be. So we're gonna come a little bit closer. There we go. Beauty. So I'm doing this as I'm talking to you guys. I do the graphics, I do all the special effects, I do my intros, I do everything, I do the research and development. That's why I need an extra hand in here, but I can only get that if you guys help me out. Individual Perspective Podcast is a podcast that shows our brand is having an individuality. Individual perspective means that you're vetting anything that goes into your head, into your psyche, any knowledge or theory or whatever you will open your mouth to communicate to another person. You should be able to know if you're right or you're wrong, and you have to be able to be unmercifully objective. And the only way you could be unmercifully objective, you have to know that anything that come out of your mother's mouth, your father's mouth, your siblings' mouth, your community's mouth, your favorite movie star, your favorite musician, your favorite politician, your favorite hero, whoever it is, you vet what they got in their philosophy and whatever they're saying, because you don't want to walk around living in someone else's psyche and you don't even have an individuality for yourself. And sometimes someone's psyche is very valid and it works. It's all proven, and you should be able to know, like, yeah, this is good. This is rudiment. It's the rules of the metric is that this person has substance, and you can follow them blindly because the end results is the same, and it's executing on what you're actually going for. So you could look at it like that, but you need individual perspective to even just say this person is absolutely right and I'm going down with the ship. You know what I mean? So that's what individual perspective is. It gives you the method to relentlessly vet everything and everyone around you, so you could have objectivity and you could be accurate about what you're communicating, what you're living by, what your philosophy and what your mindset is. So that's what the individual perspective is. I use media, I use news, I use the culture, I use different relationships, social dynamics and everything. I talk about everything, but I use that method of thought process, method of thinking in how I communicate those things to you guys. That's what Individual Perspective Podcast is, and I'm your host, Daris D, McKinney, and we're going to get to it. So let's look at the numbers, okay? We're going to come back to Michigan. We're not going to start at Michigan. Okay, so we're going to start with Arizona, okay? Like I said, Real Clear Politics is what is the, pretty much it's the number one source for getting data to really be able to communicate what the numbers are and what's the thought process of the election. You know what I mean? So, actually, I want to move this up a little bit because I like this little graph thing that they have here where we can kind of little scroll on that. So you get what I'm saying? I like it. Okay. So, trying to see if it's catching up to my screen. Yeah, I think it is. It's good. Okay, we good. Okay. So Arizona. Okay. So, and most of these pollings are the last time that a lot of these outlets gonna do the polling. I don't know which one, but we're gonna just kind of go. When you see this Atlas Intel, the reason why I'm pointing them specifically out is because they're known to be the most accurate since 2020. Like, they were accurate through their whole polling system and the year of polling, and whatever the final results was that time, it was actually came to what it was. Okay. One thing I want to say about all this is that Trump has never been tied or in a lead or anything since he ran for president. Everybody hate him so much. The media hate him. The pollsters hate him. The citizens hate him. And like the few that's actually the 42% that support Trump unmercifully, those are people that actually understand the fight. They understand the bigger picture of what's going on and what the mission is. So that's why they're consistent. They already know what the mission is. You don't got to tell them. You don't got to recap to them. He has no speech that he could ever give that will be give them more validity than they already have. They know what the mission is, and the mission is to go in there and crack some heads. So that's what they kind of focusing on, and making sure that the government don't get in the way of us feeding and giving prosperity to our family. Okay, so we're gonna start with Maris. Maris has the election 50 for Trump, 49 for Harris, and it's the Maris poll. So they have Trump up 1. Okay. Insider advantage. They have Trump at 50 and Harris at 47. Trump up 3. This is all in Arizona. Bloomberg has Trump at 49 and Harris at 49. Okay. Atlas Intel polling has Trump at 49, Harris at 49. That's a tie. So both of those pollings have them at a tie. Bloomberg and Atlas. Okay. CBS News has Trump at 51 and Harris at 48. Trump up 3%. Okay. Trafalgar Group. I gotta get that name down back. Trump at 48. Harris at 46. Trump up 2 points. New York Times, Siena. Trump 51. Harris 46. Trump up 5 points. The Hill, Emerson. Trump at 49. Harris at 47. Trump up 2%. Okay. Harris at 47. Trump up 2%. Wall Street Journal has Trump at 46. Harris at 48. And they have Harris at 2%. And I think like I said, I said this before, I think Wall Street Journal is becoming very liberal. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Like, what are they doing? Or what are they seeing? What's the rules of metrics that they're using? What are the system that they're using that they will be so, like, that's a 4-point swing right there. From everybody else, it's a 4-point swing. So, like, what's going on with Wall Street Journal on that? Okay, but as we look at the I'll move this up to see if you guys can see that. See if it adjusts to the screen. Yeah, it does. Okay, so you have before, during Biden's time. This is during Biden's time where you see this little little line that's before Biden. That's Trump going against Biden, and Trump post Biden, where he going against Vice President Kamala Harris. Okay, so you know he was always beating the crap out of him in Arizona, beating the crap out of Biden. But Biden and Harris, they kind of came about August 16th, 2024. They kind of came like Trump was losing ground to her, and to 8-16 to he was losing ground to Vice President Kamala Harris around the 16th of August, and then through the whole race they start to kind of, you know, he started to get a consistency to stay in the lead. Okay, and he's going up a little bit. So so he's been consistent, and so that's what they're seeing through all the polling and the calculations of the average. That's what they're seeing. Okay, we're going to the next state. Next state is Nevada. I'm about to say Wisconsin, but Nevada. Okay, so Nevada. Okay, Nevada. Okay, let me see. Make sure it looks good on my screen. Yes, it does. Okay, Bloomberg has Trump at 48, Harris at 49, Trump at 1%. Fabrizio Anzalone, I think that may be a local paper for Arizona. I don't know, but that seems like that's what that is. 49 Trump, 47 Harris. Trump up 2. And like I said, there's Fabrizio Anzalone, Azalone. I'm sorry, Azalone. They got Trump up 2 points. 49 Trump, 47 Harris. Trump is up 2 points. Bloomberg has her up 1 point, and it's Trump at 48 and Harris at 49. Harris up 1 point. Okay. Insider advantage. 48 Trump, 48 Harris. Tie. Atlas Intel. 48 Trump, 48 Harris. Tie again. Okay. Rasmussen report that they go a lot by Rasmussen too. They're one of the known polling systems too. 49 Trump, 47 Harris. Trump up 2 points. Trafalgar Group. Trump at 45, Harris at 46. See how close and tight they are? No matter what's going on, no matter what polling system, liberal, conservative, whatever, they still so tight. Harris up 1 point. The Hill and Emerson. Trump 47, Harris 48. Harris at 1 point. 1% Trump. 1% up. So, or 1 point up. So Wall Street Journal, Trump 49, Harris 43. Wow, they got Trump up 6% for Nevada. Wow, see how different that is. What is Wall Street Journal seeing? Because in Arizona they had him up, they had Harris up 2 points, but all the other polling, they didn't even see those numbers. They didn't even see what they're seeing. So that's interesting. You get what I'm saying? So now in Nevada, where most people think that he might be under or he's tied with her, but she got more of a blue peeking through. But for Wall Street Journal, they're seeing that he's up 6 points. Yeah, I'll say take that away. All we need is 2 to 3 of those. Man, GSG, NSOR polling, Trump at 47, Harris at 48 +1. They are so tight in Nevada. My God, boy. Look, I just think I don't know. I'm so scared of Republicans and what them to be able to watch if they're cheating or not, or because we got two factors that's bloody and is nasty to the election and the integrity of the election. It's the mail-in votes and it's the drop-off ballot boxes. You can't. That's too much human factor. You got to get away from the human factor. You need it to be like scan. Now Arizona, Georgia got a really cool thing that they're doing where they're actually putting like prints or like a certain kind of Georgia stamp on it, and that stamp is so identified in a very few places that you're not gonna have a ton of them. You get what I'm saying? Unless somebody's doing some counterfeit, So it's just so interesting. They sent out 7 million. That's all they should be seeing back. That's how Georgia's going. So I just don't trust everybody's doing that around the country. You got Virginia. A court just told them that they can't take off illegal immigrants from being on the ballot. From being on the voter rolls. They told them that they got to leave their names on the voter rolls, meaning that Virginia is going to have illegal immigrants voting in the election, that's illegal federally. That's illegal, but Virginia is allowing it, or the court is, because it's a judge against the governor. You know what I mean? So the governor's trying to get the illegal immigrants off the voter rolls, but the judge said that to leave it on there, which I'm sure that's going to get overruled. But we're 11 days from the election, so that's crazy. So don't even get me started, okay? Obviously, he's winning that, and they throwing some monkey wrenches in, and that's why I tell you, we got a broken society. Our country is dead. It's broken because when you lose the judge and the FBI, those the only moderators supposed to know if we're getting disenfranchised. They're supposed to be the traffic cops. They're supposed to really make sure that everything is fair. And judges, like FBI, even investigate judges to make sure that they are abiding by the law, to make sure that they're doing their job to not enfranchise one American citizen. One American citizen. That a bunch of people cheat against that one citizen, that makes it illegal. It's a legal election. But I'm not gonna go into that. I know how you guys get triggered. So I'm not even gonna go into that. Okay. So obviously they've been fighting for Nevada pretty heavily, and who is this? Is this Biden? Because I don't see the line anymore. So no, this polling is maybe this is oh yeah, this is pretty much Harris and Trump all the way through. They had a conversion where she gained ground on them in August 30th, and she kept the momentum, and then something happened in October 10th. I wonder what happened. Something happened around October 10th that actually broke the line. What's going on there? See, if you can see what happened in October 10th, then you can find out how consistent this is and how realistic this is. If you know what's the event that was going on there. What happened on October 10th? Was that the hurricane? What happened? Very interesting. I got to check that out. Okay. So far they saying that Trump winning. He's winning Nevada, so let's go to Wisconsin. This is the one I really want him to win, because Paul Ryan is there trying to throw monkey wrenches into him winning. Paul Ryan with his Republicans, never Trumpers, they in Wisconsin trying to take that win away from Trump so they can get their dream of the Republican Party back or something like that. So that's what's going on there. So we're gonna look at Wisconsin, okay? So Wisconsin, you have let's look at these numbers. You have Emerson, Trump 49, Harris 48, Trump up 1. Quinnipiac, Trump 48, Harris 48, that's a tie. Trafalgar, Trump 47, Harris 47, that's a tie. Bloomberg, Trump 48, Harris 48, that's another tie. So all three of those. So Quinnipiac, Trafalgar Group, Bloomberg, they all saying that they're tied. I'm telling you, this lets you know how powerful Trump is, and if he loses, it's the Republican Party that lost it for him, because they sanctimonious. That's what's gonna be. That they rather kind of like vote for the most sinful stuff than what they feel his moral compass is, or something like that. Look, God, don't even get me started. Atlas Intel 48 Trump, Harris 49. They got her up 1 point in Wisconsin, and they're the most reliable ones. Rasmussen reports 49 Trump, 47 Harris. Trump up 2%. Insider advantage, 48 Trump, 48 Harris, tie. The Hill Emerson, 49 Trump, 49 Harris, tie. Wall Street Journal, 48 Trump, 48 Harris, tie. Letting you know, if we just look at Arizona, Nevada, and Wisconsin, if we just look at that, you could kind of say it's not even fake no more. They can't even mess with these numbers no more. They can't even make it whereas they're trying to give her momentum or they're trying to give him momentum. You can't even say it like that. It's just what it is. And what they're seeing so far is they're right. They both winning. You get what I'm saying? Trump more than her, but they're both winning. And all you got to do is fall in line. And Trump won. He won. That's wild. That's wild. He has never, like 2016, he has lost the whole year against Hillary Clinton. When the numbers was compared, he was like, people thought it was a joke, and he lost the whole year in the polling, in all the polling. When November came and he won, they didn't see it. They didn't know what it was. And it was because they said that about 2 to 3% was not being counted because the people didn't talk to the pollers and they just didn't. So 2020, they felt like, hey, he's, he ain't gonna have no support like that again with all that COVID and all the other stuff. But they undercounted him again, like 3 to 5 points and stuff. You know what I mean? So in that situation, they seen that that he was like, he lost, but he didn't lose by 8 points like they thought he was going to lose, or 10 points like they thought he was going to lose. He only lost by 3 points or something like that. So they undercounted his support then. So they tried to, I think, and I'm not mistaken, I think they tried to adjust that this time. So he's either really losing or he's really winning for real. Because for him to be up like that and tying with her, that means when the American people said that they 60 to 70% of the American public support a mass deportation, that stuff is real. And it's showing up in the polling. You get what I'm saying? When people are pretty pissed about the economy and everything, it's showing up in the polling. That's the only reason why those numbers, he would be so close to Harris like that. So that's very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So I'm trying to see, looking at my my system to see if I'm getting a nice buzz. Let me raise my hand. That way I can track the timing of it. Okay, let's keep going. But yeah, so look, he never won in 2016 in any polling. 2016, 2020, this is the first time, and he's been like this. His numbers been like this for about a year and a half, literally since last year to now. It's been like this almost about a year and a half. So that's hardcore stuff. Okay. So when you look at her, she had the majority of the time, she had the actual upper hand. She took pretty much Wisconsin from him on August 8th. Okay, and that's pretty much that transition, or August 2nd, that's transition. And they just kind of start to really like who she was and felt like she was like very good and political savvy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So she was getting this, she lost it. She lost it around October 15th. That 10th to the 15th, I want to know what happened that week. And then he gained an upper hand and on her, and they both been kind of fighting for it ever since October 22nd. So they have Trump leading, winning, even Wisconsin, they have him winning. Jeez. Boy. Nah. Hey. Oh boy, that's some out cold stuff, man. Okay, So that's what they got going on there. So where are we going next? We're going to my hometown, where I'm at right now, Michigan. Okay. And you know, this is a fight, Michigan. Michigan's a fight because you got a lot of knuckleheads like Eminem. You know, too many knuckleheads. You know, knowing that I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna do a video about Eminem and his ridiculous stuff too. You know, I gotta get. I'm gonna be hyped for that one. Okay, Michigan, Quinnipiac, Trump 46, Harris 50. Harris is up 4%, and that seems more like because it's hard to fight for Michigan, man, because it's just so corrupt and it's so liberal and it's so just weak people here, and it's a beautiful place, and the most successful people live in Michigan. Well, a high percentile of the most successful people in this country live in Michigan. So Trafalgar Group, 46 Trump, 44 Harris, Trump up 2. Bloomberg, 47, and Quinnipiac, they got 46 Trump, 50 percent Harris, and they got Harris up 4%. But Quinnipiac is pretty liberal, so I think they got. If the other numbers are right, they got some. They're so freaked out by it that they don't want to lose the morale of Harris and her team and her supporters, so they giving her this inflated number that they don't even care if it's right or wrong. They rather kind of keep the momentum going than sink her down. But if these other numbers is right, she in trouble. Bloomberg doing the same, and it's a liberal outlet also. So you got Trafalgar Group, 46 Trump, 44 Harris, Trump up 2. Bloomberg, 47 Trump, 50% Harris up 3%. Atlas Intel, Trump 50%, Harris 47%, and that's probably what they seeing. Trump up 3%. MNS, Mitchell's Research, Trump 48, Harris 47, Trump up 1%. Rasmussen, and they're very reliable. Like I said, Atlas and Rasmussen very reliable. 48 Trump, 48 Harris, tie. Insider Advantage, Trump 48, Harris 46, Trump up 2%. The Hill Emerson, 49 Trump, 49 Harris, a tie. And Fabrizio Ezzalone, Trump 49, Harris 48, Trump up 1%. He's winning in Michigan according to most polling, most credible polling too, because you're looking at Atlas, Rasmussen, and the Hill. Those are very tight, and the Quinnipiac, that's a big jump, man. And Bloomberg is a big jump, so I don't know. I just don't know. I just think they hate Trump so much and they so liberal that I just don't think they want to even mess up the mentality and the mindset of her campaign. So July 27th, I think. Yep, July 27, 28. She takes the lead all the time in Michigan, the whole way. And then something happened on like that. I'm telling you, that week of the 10th of October. I gotta find out what that is. And he just took the lead right back up, and now he's kind of coming down and she's going back up. That's interesting. Cause he's going down and she's coming back up. And it's October 22nd, meaning that when the stuff start hitting the fan, the people that are not answering the phone, the people that are not communicating that they support Harris, they starting to switch for her, or they kind of coming to terms or they revving up, and she's look like she's about to take the lead again, or they're gonna be tied or something like that. I can't tell you. I don't know what that's gonna end up to, because he's going down and she's going up. So whatever that is, whatever the numbers that they seeing in there, and I don't know. I just can't tell you. It's pretty scary though, because it's a peak that was on October 20th, and about a 1% peak, and that's that make it where he might not win Michigan. But I hope more black people in Detroit is voting for Trump than society even telling. You know what I mean? So because it's a movement going. There's a movement going, especially calling out black men and stuff like that. There's a movement going. So we'll see. So Trump, he's winning Michigan also so far. Okay, so Arizona, Trump is winning so far. Okay. Nevada, Trump is winning so far. Okay. Wisconsin, Trump is winning so far. Overall. That's what I'm going by overall. And in Michigan, they saying that he's winning so far. And boy, if he just takes those, it's over. It's over. But I'm telling you, I'm hoping that they got some moderate people monitoring Democrats and Republicans, and they trying to make sure that we don't get no weird stuff. I hope most cameras are on every drop box in the country, and that you can't have people just dumping multiple ballots into a chute. You get what I'm saying? And so I don't know. I just don't trust this country no more. I really don't. Okay, let's go to the big boy, the one that everybody wants, and everything gonna fall apart when they lose it. Okay, everybody not gonna be happy. Trump won't be happy, or she won't be happy if they end up losing this on the night of, and that's Pennsylvania. Okay, so let's just run through it. Let's run through it. Okay. So I just want to look at my monitor, make sure everything looks good. It does. My numbers look good. Okay, Franklin and Marshall, Trump 50%, Harris 49%, Trump up 1%. Emerson, they doing it totally separate now. That's how important it is. 49% Trump, 48% Harris. Trump up 1 point. Bloomberg 48 Trump, 50 Harris, and Harris up 2 point. Look, I told you, liberal. I know Bloomberg's a liberal though, so they're gonna try to switch it up. But let's see how right they are. Trafalgar Group, 46 Trump, 43 Harris. Trump up 3. Atlas 50% Trump, 47% Harris. Trump up 3%. Rasmussen. These are like you get Atlas and Rasmussen. Man, you got Emerson even broke up with the Hill to kind of do their own. You know what I'm saying? They did it. They do it 2 times. They paying for their own, and they paying for the internal one for their own, and they paying for one for the Hill. That's interesting, boy. So Rasmussen, 50% Trump, 40% Harris. Trump up 3%. New York Times, Siena, Trump up 50. New York Times, Siena, Trump 47, Harris 50. And that's New York Times. You know, they liberal. You know how liberal they are. And they got Harris up 3. And I think that's morale they trying to do. But look, I could be wrong. Okay, we'll see on the day of. M Greatness, TIPP, 49 Trump, 48 Harris. Trump up 1%. The Hill Emerson, 49 Trump, 48 Harris. Trump up 1%, and that's like the other one, Emerson, and they had them up 1%. So they having 2 algorithms to let them know it's most likely what's going on in Pennsylvania. Insider Advantage, 49 Trump, 47 Harris. And that's Trump up 2%. Use Mass Lowell, that's a new one. 45 Trump. 46 Harris. Harris up 1%. Okay, so University of Massachusetts, I think that's what that is. Laurel. So UMass Laurel, 45 Trump, 46 Harris, and Harris up 1 point. And Quinnipiac, 47 Trump, 49 Harris. Harris up 2%. But We're talking about the last 8 years in the presidential polling against Trump. He's been down 10 points in all the polling. This is the first time he's actually literally up or tie or under 1 point. That means he is a contender. And all everybody got to do is act right. That's it. Okay, so we're gonna look at the polling. They look like they were. He was up, and then he on August 13th is probably her convention, the Democrat convention. She took the lead. She's been pretty much riding powerful with it and keeping it consistent. Pennsylvania, and then on September 29th, she started losing ground. She started consistently losing ground. Even like, what is this right here? That's October 6th, that week of the 10th. I gotta see what's going on in that. And he took the lead and he's going up. He's steady going up now. She's rising, but he's rising also. So that's what the number is in Pennsylvania. So far, Trump is winning that too. Boy, they better hope none of this stuff is true. Cause that means he got Arizona, Nevada, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. That's a wipe out. That'll scare everybody. That'll scare everybody. They might try again. They might try to get him again. Looking at these numbers, I'm sure they got somebody with an itchy finger. I'm sure they got somebody with an itchy finger. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just telling you we talk about the CIA, we talk about the FBI, we talk about just some very wealthy people and powerful people in our country. And Trump acted like he don't got to bend the knee to the Illuminati. He wilding out, and they'll take him out. Okay, so North Carolina. Okay, North Carolina, and this for some reason is up for grabs, but this is supposed to be a guaranteed Republicans. It's not even supposed to be up for debate, but for some reason it is. You know what I mean? So North Carolina. Okay. I just want to look at my monitor, see what's going on, because maybe I've been putting it up too long. Yep, that's what it is. Sorry about that, guys. I've been cutting off the title. I haven't even noticed some. I gotta look at my monitors better. I'm so focused on the screen, I need to look at the other monitors too. Okay, so let's get to it. Maris, Trump 50%, Harris 48%, Trump up 2%. Emerson, Trump 50%, Harris 48%, Trump up 2%. Bloomberg, Trump 50%, Harris 49%. And they all right to get this to him because it's normally supposed to be a red. Trump up 1%. Insider Advantage for Trump 49%, Harris 47%, Trump up 2%. High Point Survey USA, Trump 46%, Harris 47%, Harris 1%. That'd be bad. Atlas, one of the most credible ones, they got Trump at 49% and Harris at 51%. Something's going on. I gotta know what that is. And Atlas been very consistent about him losing North Carolina. And some of the numbers I've been seeing. She's up 2%. What are they seeing? They need to go talk to them. I guess they can't talk to them, but whatever they seeing is scary. It's very scary because if he lose North Carolina, that's wild. That's wild. Okay? So Atlas Intel is seeing that he's consistently losing North Carolina in all they polling for the last, I'll say the last month or so. So that's wild. What are they seeing? Is it the people in the hurricane that can't get to Poland, or they don't know what's going on there? But that ain't good. Carolina Journal, Signal, Trump 47%, Harris 47%. They have it at a tie. Quinnipiac 47%. Quinnipiac is 47%, and for Trump, and 50% for Harris, and they have Quinnipiac, liberal or outlet, they have her up 3%. And like I said, they may not want to mess with the morale, or they want to make them really fight for it. So maybe that's what's going on there, but it still would mean that something's going on. That because that Atlas intel let me know that they may have a 2-point problem there. They may have a little bit problem. It's between the margins of error. So I understand that, but that scares me because I'm going for Atlas to be more right than wrong, and I need them to be really wrong on North Carolina and right on everything else. Okay, Rasmussen, 51 on Trump, 46 for Harris. Trump up 5% on Rasmussen. 5 points, man. Trafalgar Group, Trump 47, Harris 45, Trump up 2%. Okay, so okay, and since they've been racing, Trump been keeping consistent. Since August and July and August, they kind of came to a bottleneck where he started to kind of lose ground in September 11. Okay, and then they start to go apart, and he's consistently pretty much winning no matter what, all the way through. So that's amongst all the polling, everything they did all the time. They saying that she never was up. She really never was up. So whatever Atlas is seeing, they see something totally different than every single polling for the last like 3 months, 4 months. So that's interesting. Okay. So what we going to? We are going to our final state, and that's Georgia. Okay. Now Georgia got Harass, Trump 49, Harris 49. There's a tie in Georgia. Bloomberg, Trump 50, Harris 48. Trump up 2 points. Atlanta Journal Constitution, Trump 47, Harris 43. Trump up 4 points. Atlas Intel, Trump 50%, Harris 48. Trump up 2 points. AM Greatness TIPP, Trump 49, Harris 48, Trump up 1%. Insider Advantage, Trump 49, Harris 47, Trump up 2%. Okay. I just want to I'm just checking out. I'm doing a multi-check-in on monitors and everything like that, so I apologize for that, guys. I just want to see my peak. See my peaks of my microphone. Make sure you guys can hear me. Okay. Okay, we're with Insider Advantage. You have Trump at, I'm going to go back up to Atlas. Atlas, 50 for Trump, 48 for Harris. Trump up 2%. AM Greatness, TIPP, Trump at 49, Harris at 48, Trump up 1%. Insider Advantage, Trump at 49, Harris at 47, Trump up 2%. Quinnipiac, Trump at 52, and Harris at 46, Trump up 6%. That's heavy, boy. That's Quinnipiac. They like, hey, we ain't even gonna try to mask that. Wow. East Carolina University, Trump at 49, Harris at 46, Trump up 3%. Trafalgar Group, Trump at 46, Harris at 45, Trump up 1%. The Hill Emerson, Trump at 49, and Harris at 48, Trump up 1%. And they pretty much have him winning that state, pretty much. And like I said, he's been up pretty much, and then around August 28th, she started to see ground in Georgia. Okay, and then she started to lose ground. Harris started to lose ground on September 14th, and he's been keeping a consistency, keeping it up. Okay, all the way till October 23rd, where it looks like that was that a couple days ago. Get what I'm saying? So he looks like he's winning successfully Georgia too. Okay, so let's recap now. We got all the swing states, and the reason why I'm looking at the swing states because they pretty much got all the other states they're gonna get and that's consistent polling showing that they've been winning and they never not been winning it. You get what I'm saying? But now, officially now, you could the most common denominator in the real clear politics of it all. This is all by realclearpolitics.com, realclearpolling.com, but it's Real Clear Politics. Their polling system, their polling average. And you can go visit them at realclearpolling.com, realclearpolling.com. But he's winning Arizona. He's winning Michigan. He's winning Arizona. He's winning Nevada. He's winning Wisconsin. He's winning Michigan. He's winning Pennsylvania. He's winning North Carolina. And he's winning Georgia, effective of October 25th, 2024. That's pretty wild. Okay? That's pretty wild. Now, I'm not saying that's true, but if it's true, boy, she got a major issue. You know what I mean? So we're going to go to the map now. Give me a second so I can get to it. But that's pretty brutal. Cause if he's winning every state like that, that's brutal. That's a beatdown. Okay. So now we're at our map. Okay. Okay. So if we're gonna go to the Real Clear Politics, what they say that what everything looks like. This is how it looks. This is where we starting off with. This is what they kind of feel like you could say for sure. This is more accurate polling of what they're gonna win, most likely with the states they're gonna win. Harris is gonna win Washington State, Oregon, California, Colorado, New Mexico, Illinois, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, New Hampshire. I said New Hampshire, didn't I? Vermont. This is Vermont. Yeah. Oh yeah, because they have Vermont. Certain areas of Vermont too. Vermont. So New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. They feel she's gonna win. Okay, where we at? I already said Massachusetts. I already said Rhode Island. I already said Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware. I already said all that. Okay, and the District of Columbia, and Maryland. I already said that. Okay, so in Hawaii, that's it. So that's what they guaranteed that she's gonna win. It's gonna give her electoral vote of 215 for the first time. I'm telling y'all got to do y'all research on this. It's the first time you're gonna see a Republican go into the election with most likely in the 200s. We normally at 144, and they always be at like 215 because they get California, they get all these other places. New York guaranteed, so they automatically start off in the 200s, and we got to catch up to them. And that's how powerful it is if a Republican win. You know what I mean? Because they start off high already. You know, so she starts at 215, and then these are the guaranteed most likely wins from all the polling, all the stuff that they're seeing, all the data ever known about how politically that state is going to vote. Montana is for Trump. Indiana, Idaho for Trump. Utah is for Trump. Wyoming is for Trump. North Dakota is for Trump. South Dakota is for Trump. Nebraska is for Trump. Kansas is for Trump. Oklahoma is for Trump. Texas is for Trump. Louisiana for Trump. Alaska is for Trump right here. Alaska's for Trump. Arkansas is for Trump. Missouri is for Trump. Iowa is for Trump. Mississippi for Trump. Alabama for Trump. Tennessee for Trump. Kentucky is for Trump. Indiana's for Trump. Ohio's for Trump. West Virginia is for Trump. Okay? South Carolina's for Trump, and Florida's for Trump. Okay? And Massachusetts, what's that? Maine District 2 is for Trump. She wins Maine District 1, he wins Maine District 2. So that gives him where he goes into the election with 219. And for the first time in America, in polling, and the average, and with both sides are actually communicating, this is most likely what's going to happen. For him to win 219, have 219 going into the election, they better hope all this stuff is wrong. All this is wrong. Because now you got to start putting what we just went over. All the states that we just went over, okay? So, let's start doing it. And this is the Real Clear Politics. This is going to be my map that I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he's going to win Minnesota. I don't want him to. I'm pretty sure she's going to win Minnesota, but I don't want him to because it's so liberal and they so dumb and they've been doing some wild stuff lately that he should really win it to teach them all a lesson. Wisconsin, they're saying that it's leaning his way. Okay? They saying Michigan is leaning his way. Okay? Nebraska too. I don't even know about Nebraska too. I'll leave that off for a second. Pennsylvania, they say is leaning his way. Okay? Leaning Trump's way. She got Minnesota, but he got all the other ones. Okay? North Carolina, they said is leaning his way. Okay? Georgia, they said that's leaning his way also. Leaning Trump's way. Arizona, they said that's leaning Trump's way also. And Nevada, they said that's leaning Trump's way also. Okay? Now, that's right. He's at 312 without this Nebraska. Yo, let's get at her. So he's 312, she's 326. That will be a blowout. That will be a President Obama blowout. Okay? That's hardcore. That's how they saying that this race is going to go. Okay? That's exactly how they're saying this race is going to go. That's hardcore. Take a look at it. Okay? That's how they're saying that the race is going to go 312. Okay? So, look. I'm trying my best to hook y'all up. And, like I said, I scrolled the map up too far. Sorry about that. I apologize. But he let's go back. That's how they start off. Like I told you, for the first time, it's never been a Republican that even in polling started off on election day, where it's most likely they were going to have 219. And the Democrats always had about 215, 216. They start off all the time like that. And the Republicans normally have like 144. That's how powerful Trump is. They won't say that, but they know he's powerful. So now we're putting all the numbers to the update to the pollings and everything like that, and the actual states and everything, and the polling averages of what they call the swing states. This is how it looks. 312. She loses by 80 points. 60 points. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's hardcore, boy. Whew. That's a heartbreak. What is that? No. That's 50, 55, 54, 60. Yep. Plus 60, 66. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, somebody was texting me, very important thing. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Too much. I'm multitasking documents and everything like that. Just doing a lot. Okay, guys. So that's what it is. And look. I'm letting y'all know this is the truth of the matter. If that polling is right, that too big to steal actually got him. He did a good job with that, which I hope he deserves that kind of win. He deserves that kind of win, but I don't know, man. And it would tell you a lot about the American people. It would tell you a lot. They don't like all this corruption. They don't like all this crazy stuff that the Democrats been doing and the ideology that they've been pushing onto society for the last 20 to 30 years. They don't like it. And it also goes to you women. I'm not gonna say that, but that's what it means, is the society don't like the way that stuff been moving. So that's the polling, and that's me giving you my own individual perspective polling structure and system, and doing my episodes so you guys can kind of watch the numbers. And Trump is running up the numbers. Okay, that's what that means. Okay, so thanks, guys. Hey, I'll see you on the next episode. We're about to do another one because we got to come in here and talk about Eminem and some of the dumb stuff that some of the political people and just how they take into politics and the culture of our country. I want to take you deep into how people are communicating, how people are interacting, what's the things that's going on in people's mind on both sides, how has it been communicated, and what's the mood of our country and stuff like that. And I'm going to do an episode about that coming up in a few more minutes, okay? My name is Daris D. McKinney. This is Individual Perspective Podcast. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Please hit that Cash App. That PayPal is in the links. Help us out here, y'all. We're trying to level up. We're trying to have a panel that we're trying to do for 18 to 12 hours. 18 to 20 hours on November 5th, Election Day. We're going to cover it. We're going to cover everybody. So if you guys can't support us, please hit the Cash App, the PayPal. We need your help. We need your help. Okay? And like I said, you want to know my body of work? I'm fresh on YouTube, but my real work was been done in Rumble. I got hundreds of hours in Rumble, and I'm going to be doing hundreds of hours over here. So if you guys don't mind, please support Individual Perspective Podcast. It's not me wasting my time. We know how to do this. We know how to give you a good product and give you good communication about having your own mindset about how you perceive what's going on in our society. And to just, you already probably got your own mindset, but it's just a podcast that validate your health of your own individuality, okay? My name is Daris D. McKinney, and I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Check you out. Gotta push too many buttons. See you later.